What up, everybody? I'm just gonna leave that kind of playing there. This is the video that I posted for the patrons. I know it's super laggy right now. My internet isn't the greatest for playback while I'm live streaming. At least from what I can see, it looks really laggy, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, this is the patron edit. If you want to see the good quality one and you're not a patron, you will just have to wait a little bit. But yeah, just gonna wait a bit till we get a few more people in here. How's everyone been doing though? Sup Aaron, sup Swift Duck, Paul RC Lab, how you doing? Prince FPV, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, what up, buddy? Yeah, sorry about the laggy internet, guys. The finished quality actually looks good, but for some reason I can't. Yeah. I guess I never put myself up on the screen. Hey, Ross Caustics. Yeah, this is I was just saying, this is a patron edit. It's only live for patrons right now. I will make it public in a couple days. I couldn't decide how to open the stream today, so I just decided that we were gonna watch an edit that I finished. It's almost done here. Just a way to get people interested in the stream before I start. If you got 'em, smoke 'em. How's everyone doing tonight? Hey, Nabby. Hey, Drone Days, what up? Yeah, this video's almost done. The quality I'm seeing this in is a lot better. I've been flying the 6S with 6S Apex with the Hero 7 on it, and obviously I've been having some fun with it.
You are being very bad.
And that's the end of that. You guys probably can't see it because of the lag, but there is, like, this thing was defrosting a lot that day. And that's it. I'm gonna close that shit down. So, how the fuck has everyone been? You know, make myself a little bigger here. How the fuck's everyone been? I missed you guys all week. I've been fucking around with that bandolero and learning how to SMD solder. It's been a pretty interesting week. No, I am not dry this week. Woohoo! I got a whole jar right there. And we got some more over there, a couple different kinds. Pink Kush and something else I can't remember. And then a big old jar, some homegrown from my buddy. Oh, it's dab time. Yeah, the actual video looks good. Yeah, the actual video looks good. It was filmed with the Hero 7, just 1080 on 60 FPS. But the Hero 7's a lot crisper. I can see from, I normally film with Session 4, but the Hero 7's nice. I like messing around with it. The 120 FPS is ridiculous for slow motion, but YouTube tends to butcher stuff a little bit more. I gotta start uploading at setting the bitrate at 200. One friend was telling me, Prince FPV. What up, Killer BFP, Killer BRC? How you doing, buddy? I'm already ripped. Cheers, buddy. Have a bong rip. If you got 'em, smoke 'em. But yeah, I've been messing around with the throttle cap. For those of you who saw that, throttle cap and the motor output limit. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. Oh yeah, the wifey is making cupcakes, so I'm gonna be eating cupcakes and getting stoned while I talk to you guys. But yeah, motor output limit for if you want to run 4S motors on 6S, it's pretty legit. I'm happy with it. I'm still playing around with it a little bit. I want to get the right feel because I like everything to just feel the same, which it should. Now I got a mouthful of food. How's everyone doing tonight? Nice. How you doing, Rise Man? Carpath, what up, buddy? Oh yeah, I got a think tank session. I've had it for a long time. I like having all the separate compartments. That's my bag. Hey Chad, what up? So yeah, motor output limit, and I don't know if you guys are on my Facebook. You probably are. But as you know, my Bandolero 7 was giving me some issues. I thought it was a bad ESC at first. Then I thought the FC might be going. So I checked it out. It took me a while to figure it out. But it kept rolling the one way, and I thought it would be an ESC because the one ESC kept throttling up. And then I took it all apart because I switched the ESCs and it did the exact same thing. So I took it all apart to kind of take a better look at it. And I was missing a tiny little metal chip on the bottom, and I don't even know what the fuck it is. I have a picture on my Facebook, so if you want to see the piece that came off, check my Facebook. But I had another CL Racing board This is the CL Racing F4S 1.2. I have 1.4s in 3 of my builds, but this still had that little fucking chip. And it was a chip that has 3 different contacts on it, so I'm not really sure what it is. And it didn't have a hole in it. It wasn't a barometer. So I don't know. But now the Bandolero seems to be fine. It's not doing this weird death roll anymore. It was just like kind of, it would all of a sudden pull one way. So if it was low to the ground, it wouldn't really like freak out too much. So I was just kind of pumping the throttle a little bit and then seeing if it started to go that way, and I would disarm right away. I got sick of going downstairs and checking it. But yeah, it seems to be fine now. It was really bad today, so I didn't end up going out and testing it. But I will be testing that, and I will be posting about it because I'll be able to properly tune it and have fun. What up, Albujo? How you doing? Chad, I don't know if I said hi to you already, but hi again. And Razman. Nice, Killer B. I actually... Hey, EBR, what up? I actually use... let me see if I can find it. I just use an old Revolt flight controller with an X4R SB receiver on it. And you have to put a command in the CLI. It's like... What the fuck is it? It's something hub... Open hub USB or some shit. Someone in the chat will know. But basically, you just hook up an old flight controller to an RX and put this setting in the CLI, and you can use that as a wireless dongle for your radios. That's what I use. I don't really play a lot of liftoff, but when I do, that's what I use. What up, NATO? How you doing? Alright, so, I actually wanted to shout out my buddy's website. Let me just go over here. North of Toronto. This is my buddy's website. He's got bongs and stuff, so if you're looking to buy some bongs, go check out my buddy north of Toronto. He's got a sweet website here. Check him out. All of your smoking necessities. I'm going to leave that up there for a second and talk about some more drone shit. So, I've been comparing props. I actually tried out the S5s for the first time, and they're a little amp hungry, but they are definitely a nice prop to fly. I kind of like that they are the darker color. Like, they don't really seem, this color, they don't really seem to show up on the footage so much, especially if you're running an ND filter, I'm assuming, just because the ND filter does make things darker. I don't actually run an ND filter. I just try to get out at the right time of day as often as possible. But, yeah. I'm a little ripped already. Just saying. So, what else? I think I already mentioned this. My 4S build, I put another bumper on the back to protect my antennas, and it seems to be working really good. My top plate, I've glued together for I don't even know how many times now. Go to big camera here. I don't even know how many times I've glued this top plate, but this is the same alien frame I've been flying since last winter. I haven't even broken an arm yet. I've smashed the ends off of the arms, but now that I'm running these skid plates, the arms are actually pretty protected now. So that thing's still running strong. The Bandolero 7 seems to be good now. I want to do some more testing with the 70-45 bi-blades and then these 70-40 tri-blades. I want to get bigger motors for this drone, but I'm going to have to wait a little bit before I do that. Also, while I notice this, that G-code, I'm going to be testing one of their frames. It is, hold on, let me find a picture for you guys. Image. Hold on. I should have done this previously before I started. But G-code, the FS1 frame, this frame looks insane. I cannot wait to try it out. Hold on. Is it in here? Yeah. Okay. So, let me just lower this down here. This thing is unreal. I hope you guys can see that good. I will actually open another picture. Image. There we go. And yeah, so check that out. This thing's really fucking cool. I cannot wait to try this thing out and put it through its paces. But yeah, the G-code FS1. You guys are definitely going to be seeing a lot of this frame on my channel very, very soon. But yeah. So yeah. That's what I've been doing anyways. I'll show you guys my merch again one more time here. So this is my merch page for those of you who don't know about it. Just gonna scroll through it real quick here. Got all kinds of cool designs that I've been working on. I'm actually going to do more designs soon. I've been kind of slacking on the merch front. But yeah, there you go. That's all the merch. That's how it's done right there. So, if anyone has any questions, just send me, ask me a question in the fucking chat. I'm already ripped, guys. Let's smoke another bowl. Yeah, I didn't even go out today. It was a little windy today, so I didn't really go out. I got an edit done. And me and the girlfriend just kind of cleaned up today, and now she's making cupcakes. It was just a quiet day today. Yeah, Chad, I actually... El Bujo, you're awesome. I was actually, when I was looking for the components on the CL Racing F4S, because I wanted to know exactly what I changed, and I couldn't find any information on it, but on an older flight controller, it looked like a yaw gyro. Like, I don't know if, I guess all the new ones have everything on the CPU now, the gyro and all that shit, but that's what it looked like on the older flight controllers. Gemfan 7040 freestyles. I've never tried those. I tried the Gemfan 6040s, I think they were, on my Bandolero 7, and they kind of felt weird to me, like unbalanced. Yeah, dude. Yeah, honestly, that's I gotta honestly, I need to do more shit with the merch. I have some ideas. I just haven't been achieving the ideas lately. It's kind of hard to motivate to make a design for a shirt. So yeah, I definitely need to do some more stuff on that front anyways. But I'm pretty proud of what I've come up with so far. Super Deluxe, actually, he just got some stickers, and they look pretty damn dope. I didn't realize how big they were going to be, but, like, they're bigger than a PlayStation controller. Like, they'd be a sick sticker to put on your bong or something. If you got the Nug ones, the Nug ones are pretty cool. I wanted to do something for the fight against the FAA. I actually wanted to bring that up. XJet had a good video about making a national drone day and just having as many people out flying their drones at the same time and just kind of showing that nothing is going to go wrong. It's just like I guess there's already events and stuff, but I think there needs to be something where it's across a bunch of different cities, because obviously it would be hard for everyone to meet up. If we could all meet up, that would be pretty dope, but obviously it's a little harder for people who have to cross the border and all that shit. I can get into the States no problem. I don't have any problems with that, but I know some people have problems with that, so it'd be cool to kind of unite and everyone just like line of sights at the same time and like break some sort of world record and just prove that it's just a hobby. Like there's no danger in what we are doing when done properly. Like obviously if you don't set a fail safe, something can happen and shit like that. Yeah, XJet Day. That's what we should call it. We should all call it XJet Day. We all get together and just line a sight at the same time and break some sort of world record. And be like, see? Can be done safely. At least maybe if we can get that done before all this change comes, then maybe that can be a good argument. But check his video out. He's obviously way better at describing that shit. I also wanted to talk about Linktree. For those of you who use Instagram, you know on your profile you can only have one website and everyone just kind of puts their YouTube channel. But you can't put any other links in your description. So if you use Linktree, just Google Linktree, and it's actually a spot that you can put all of your links in one place. AFPV Drone actually told me about Linktree, and it's pretty fucking legit. You can just keep all of your links in one spot. Yeah, bro. I hope you're going out to rip some packs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really hoping that everyone can kind of help together on stopping this craziness with the FAA. I would hate to see the hobby go to shit because of something like that. And I don't, like, I'm more into freestyle. I'm not even really going much higher than 50 feet most of the time. I'd rather just stay low and kind of fly around the canopies of trees. And most of the time I'm flying where there is no people. So it would be really, really shitty to see the hobby go to shit when most of us, I think, at least the freestyle community, we're not going up into the plains or anything like that. It's just really shitty to see the hobby go in that direction. Send it, bro. Get her done. Yeah, I need to get out and test this fucking Bandolero 7 again. I'm really excited. I might actually do a video on the SMD reworking just to show how I did that. I might just take something off of an old board and put it back on because I didn't really film my little experiment with the CL racing board. I should have. But yeah, it's working now. It's not doing a death roll or anything, so I'm really stoked to try that out and properly tune it because I had a weird vibration in it. And I think it's just because I started with the same PIDs that I was running on a 5-inch quad, so I'll have to do a little bit of tuning. We'll see how long it takes me to do it. I should be able to do it by the next time I take it out. Fly at our home spot, EBR? Yeah, see, that'd be easy to do. We need to all, yeah, there should be, like, someone needs to make a Facebook group. We'll do it the everyone flies at the same, everyone needs to vote on a fucking day. What day should we do? Should we do, like, June? June or July? And everyone just post at the same time. Like, has someone already started, has anyone already started planning something like this? It'd be easy where I am. Like, where I am, there's not really anyone to bother. Like, especially at the Barndo or the quarry, there's no one really around it that I can bother. No one can even hear the drones from where I'm flying most of the time. So it'd be really easy to do. Would you be able to technically... Would you technically be able to fight something like that if you were flying inside a bando? Because the FAA can't control air inside, right? I know that's like a really stoner question, but that's a dead serious question. Like, if I'm flying in the Barndo, technically that's Barndo air. That ain't FAA air. Or Bando air. We'll just call it Bando air. That's for the FPV flyers. A parking garage counts as a bando after hours. Jones FPV, what up? Yeah, bro. Hey, alien, what up? 420 time. Have a good night, dude. Peace out. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can't fly airplanes inside. Alright. Well, then we need to put up, I don't know, like, that's still kind of shitty. Like, it would be cool, but, like, for the people who are just wanting to get into the hobby as a beginner, it's kind of hard to find a spot inside that's easy to learn in. What up, Ivory Viking? Yeah, bro. If you got him, burn him. Peace out, bro. Yeah, holy. Honestly, bro, to be dead honest, nothing's actually gonna stop me from flying. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I'm not gonna stop flying. I love flying too much. Yeah, I'm grinding a bit more. It's bong ripping time. While I'm grinding this up, I'm gonna shout out some people. My Patreons. Raichu FPV Propaganda. He just headed out. He's out to fucking rip some packs. He was just here. Legs FPV. Kenneth Deli. Elevate. Stoner Trash, my girlfriend. Lanuzo. Mike Wheats. Mike Menace. Rustic FPV. Super Deluxe. And Robert Taylor. Those are my patrons. I need to actually make something for all of the people who have bought merch. What the FPV, Harbles, Killer Bee RC, True Blood FPV, Amphibious, and NATO. They've all bought merch and sent me pictures, so I shout out pretty much everyone who's bought merch and sends me a picture. You can, honestly, like, if you just tell me you bought merch, I don't care. I'll shout you out. I'll shout anyone out. I don't care. It's all just about showing love. Hey, Raichu. What's up, buddy? I'm smoking another one. Are all those cupcakes done, babe? Yeah, I do. my girlfriend's been making cupcakes. That's fucking hilarious. 31 degrees. Oh my god. Thank you. Look at that shit. Stoner Trash taking good care of me. Yeah, I didn't even go out and fly today. I feel like it's blasphemy that I didn't go out and fly today. But I'll rip some packs tomorrow for sure. It was pretty shitty. Yeah, I've flown on some pretty nasty days. My worst day was probably negative 25, which would be, I guess, negative 13 Fahrenheit. That was my worst day, and it was literally, if the props touched anything, it was like flying with glass nylon props. It was bad. You just touch something, and your zip ties snap really easy when it's really cold out. All your 3D prints are super fragile. Another thing is, I've noticed my, I'll actually pull the print out. Where the fuck is it? My Hero 7 print, if I don't have my Hero 7 in it on a really cold day, I can hardly get it in there. Because all your prints tighten up. You can tell everything's more fragile. Yeah, dude. It was nasty last night. Really nasty. Last night? What was it last night, babe? Negative 31 or something your thing was saying?
Yeah, I think so.
With the wind chill? Yeah, negative 31 with the wind chill here. So even colder last night. I don't mind flying whoops inside, but I couldn't just fly whoops all winter. I couldn't. It's probably really bad on my batteries flying in this cold. But you gotta send it anyways. Yeah. The only downside with that, though, holy squish, is and your GoPro battery dies quick. If your GoPro gets cold quick. So I actually like to keep my GoPro in my pocket till I get to the spot. So it kind of goes both ways, because some days are so cold that your GoPro doesn't even last a whole flight. Yeah, bro, take it easy. Peace, bro. Hey, Beard and Hammer. Yeah, snowman ripping. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I need to fly the 5-inch at least. I haven't really flown anything that compares to a 5-inch. So I'm loving the 7-inch, but the thing is with the 7-inch is it's more of an open air kind of drone. It's not really a tight gaps drone. So I still will always fly 5-inch quads, but the 7-inch is a lot of fucking fun to fly. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, the Stoner Trash has a Mobula 70, and it's fun to fly, but it doesn't really scratch my itch, you know? I need to fly something more powerful than that. Some people are really, really good at doing freestyle with a whoop, but I don't know, it's just not the same. Oh, nice. What quad did you get? My next edit, actually, that I did, if you saw at the beginning of the stream, my next edit is more of a cinematic edit. Cinematic freestyle. Hey, Cement Kid. How you doing, brother? Nice. Yeah, that's the way to go. Cheap's the way to go. When you first start out, you don't need anything crazy. Once you know for sure you want to get into the hobby, then you can start going a little crazy with stuff. But it's easier when you just have cheap stuff and then you can break it without freaking out. We just use hula hoops as whoop gates in our house. We hang hula hoops from the ceiling. Yeah, so if anyone has any questions about that motor output limit or my merch or anything like that, just ask right now. I kind of wish I had more stuff I could show you guys, but every time I try and play a video, my internet just like craps out on me and it just gets all pixely, so I don't feel like just butchering people's videos. What up, Prince? How you doing, bro? You've been killing those fucking edits, bro. I tried to upload cinematic edit there, Prince. I'll make it live in a little bit, but we're gonna see if that upload quality thing you were telling me to do, the 200 milliwatt or 200 what was it, the bit rate, running the bit rate at 200. So I tried to do that, and we'll see if the video turned out any better. Thank you. Go check out Prince's channel. He's fucking crazy. He's a sick pilot. Prince, I'm gonna have to get you to do some prints for me, if you can. That fucking rainbow shit you've been doing, the color blending that fucking printer does, that's fucking nuts. I'll have to send you some money. I want to get some prints done. I am ripped, dude. Prince says, you look ripped. Yeah, bro, I'm fucking ripped. Oh, that's sick, bro. I appreciate it. I just need some ramps done. Like, I've been running these same fucking... I like these ramps because I like the separate GoPro cases. So I have the ramp that goes with the GoPro case so that I can fucking just use the same case and have ramps on all the different quads. But I only have the one, and the other two, this one I just made out of foam. I always just make them myself out of fucking zip ties and shit. Fucking smoke a bowl. Yeah, I've been munching. It's been a while though. I haven't really been smoking a lot lately, so I just got some last night and I'm fucking happy as shit right now. I've been ripped all day watching videos. Yeah, bro, sick. I appreciate it. Stick that up there right now. So I wanted to actually do a shout out video for people. So if you join my Discord, if you go down, look in the description, join my Discord, and post some videos in the post your videos here section, I want to do shout out videos for people. So I'm just going to edit everyone's footage together. If you send me video and your logo, then I'll put your logo in there too. Sup, off axis. I'm going to be trying out some new equipment soon. I actually want to, I'm going to finish this harvest build. The Fiendship harvest frame. I have some Zing 2207 2450s on that. It's actually like a pretty sick frame. But I haven't flown it yet, so we gotta see how durable it is. I'm stoked to fly it though. It looks really cool. I like the extra bumper clearance. It looks like if you're gonna hit, it's gonna hit arm more than motor. And I'd rather smash up an arm than motors most of the time. The motors are expensive. Hey, Jeffrey Style. This is a dope frame though. Yeah, I'm stoked to try this thing out. I'll probably be doing some backwards stuff. So we're going to really beat it up. Find out how strong it is. And the G-code frames. I don't know. Here, you know what? I'm actually going to pull this up again for those of you who weren't here earlier. This is the G-code FS1. I'm going to be testing these frames out very, very soon. I'm one of their first international testers, so I'm really stoked to try this frame out. This is the final, well, this is the version that I will be testing out. I don't know if it's the final version or what, but this is the version I will be testing out. And I'm really excited about this frame too. The bottom is actually pretty cool. They made a pod at the bottom, 3D printed pod that can actually hold your crossfire antenna in there. It's actually pretty cool. But this is the frame that I will be testing out very soon. I'm really excited about it. Hey David, what up? Rubik's Cube flipping. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the bot AFX is really strong. Yeah, true X. The bot AFX is a true X frame. I have one right here. I don't have one. Stoner Trash has one. I'm not gonna lie and say that this is my frame. This is my girlfriend's frame. But yeah, they are. If they're not, yeah, I'm pretty damn sure that's a true X. It looks like a true X frame. They are tough as shit. The carbon hasn't chipped or anything yet. And I haven't flown it yet, but my girlfriend's been flying it, and she's had a couple pretty decent crashes. She tweaked one of her motors just a little bit, but I straightened it out pretty good. But other than that, it looks like it scraped some paint off of the roof of the barn, so it has a little bit of paint on it, but there's no damage to the carbon fiber. It's just I guess it did more damage to the barn door. But yeah, these are the Flywoo 2306.5 2450 kVs, the gold ones. These are sick motors. Yeah, dude, I saw that. I haven't flown one yet. I do want to try this frame, but I haven't flown one yet. I'm really excited about the G-code frame though. But yeah, that's Stoner Trash's frame. And she got, we put a Mamba F4 in it, F4 stack, and a Panda RC VTX, and it's just an XM Plus receiver. Same as what I normally run, XM Plus or an X4R SB. I just use Free Sky receivers. I don't have Crossfire yet. That is definitely on my list of shit to get, though. Yeah, we haven't hit any concrete with it yet. Just the roof of the barn a couple times, and I think that's it. Pretty good, though. Yeah, Truex frames are pretty good. I actually flew a Hyperlow CG, and it's a really, really, really tight build if you slam it all the way. And it was a Truex. They're a nice frame to fly. I tend to stick to a compressed X, but honestly, it doesn't really matter to me. I kind of like how they both fly. Yeah, they're actually it's a pretty damn good stack, and for the price, and it'll run Emu Flight. I'm really liking Emu Flight. It's definitely a good way to. I like Kiss, but Kiss is a little expensive, so right now, Emu Flight is just better for me. Wow, 14 arms. Jesus. Maybe that carbon's just bad. That's nuts. 14 arms in 2 months? I don't even think I've broken one arm in 2 months. That's crazy. I've actually ripped a couple motors off. I ripped a couple motors off of this frame in the barn. Yeah, I can imagine that because the X frames are more balanced. I've been tempted to rebuild my Remix V1. I might put it on 6S, but I wouldn't mind trying it out again. And it's obviously a true X. You can actually run 5.5s on this. Well, I'm pretty hard on my shit too. Like, it's not that I'm not hard on my shit. I guess I'm just lucky. There's so many times I've thought that I was gonna snap an arm at that barn, or at that quarry. I haven't even tried an F7 flight controller yet. I want to. Thank you. The only drone that I really ripped the motors off of a lot with is this one, and it's the Racer Star motors. They're, I don't know, they're kind of soft, in my opinion. iFlight frames are pretty sick. My buddy Sardronix, he just won the iFlight X5, I believe. And it looks like a pretty decent frame. Like, I'll just fly whatever. I don't care. I tend to stick with the compressed X, but I'll fly whatever. I don't really... It doesn't bother me that much. I gotta come down your way and rip some packs with you, Prince. I want to rip that crazy bando. What is it? That fucking paper plant or some shit in Georgetown? That's a sick spot. Catalyst Machine Works Banggood frame, no. I know Catalyst Machine Works. They make the smooth operator, right? Yeah, yeah. I don't mind flying a hard to work on frame. Let me just I'm gonna show you guys something. I'll show you guys the measurements. I just gotta move some shit real quick. Is it in here? Please be in here. Nope. Oh. One of the tightest frames I have ever worked on. This is a hyper low CG, and this is a true X frame. Let me get out my caliper here. So the build height, like the stack height that you have, is only 10 millimeters. So you have 10 millimeters. You're pretty much just putting some bolts and your flight controller right in there, and you're making this build as tight as possible. This was actually a really, really nice frame to fly, and I don't really run huge VTXs, and the little Free Sky fucking receivers are so small, so this frame was actually really easy to build. But the thing I don't really like is 6 standoff frames. This was a pretty tough frame, but I actually prefer an 8 standoff frame. Oh, it's 6:07 p.m. here. Yeah, see, I like bandos. I like to fly. It's kind of a bad habit of mine. I like flying really stupid tight spots. But yeah, that's the hyperlow CG. That was a really nice frame to fly. But like I said, only 10 millimeters to build in there. Anyone in here fly chameleons? I used to fly chameleons all the time. That was like my first, the OG aluminum front chameleon. That was the frame I flew the most when I first started. My very first quad was the X-Hover Element, but I smashed the bottom plate twice. So I ended up going to the chameleons. My favorite 5-inch quad to fly. I don't know. It's hard to say what my favorite 5-inch quad to fly is. My favorite 5-inch quad to fly is the quad that isn't broken. And that tends to be all of them. I tend to love them all, and I tend to hate them all sometimes too, when they're broken. Yeah, it's hard to find bandos. There's not really a lot of bandos around me either, except for the barn. I just really lucked out with the barn. Oh, you have a rooster? I didn't really like the roosters. I found I broke arms more on the rooster than I did on the unibody of the chameleon. Yeah, my first major quad that I flew was the old school chameleon. And it was pretty solid. I actually, my very first chameleon, I flew it until both arms on the front were completely delaminated. And I just kept flying it until they got to the point where they were flapping around, and I finally just got the warranty filled out. I don't have any micros personally, so I'm always flying a 5-inch, or I have the 7-inch now. I try to get at least a few packs in on the 7-inch every time I go out now. It's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of speed, so I like flying it. Alright, well, if anyone wants to play some liftoff, I think I'm going to close this down and play a little bit of liftoff. Not right away, I might eat first. So if you guys give me like a little bit, then we can play liftoff till Stingy comes on. If you want to play some liftoff, just add my friend code down below on Steam. Yeah, micros are coming along. I want to build something, but I don't know. I'm busy building 5-inch quads too much right now. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I just gotta keep these ones flying as long as I can. But I would like to get some micros and just like do some racing. I actually thought it would be pretty cool for me and Stoner Trash to do some whoop racing. And then just doing that live. I thought that would be so cool. Yeah, that's very true. Beard and hammer. That is very, very true. But yeah, I'm going to close this down and eat some food. And I might play some liftoff in a little bit before Stingy comes on. So if anyone wants to come play some liftoff, I'm too high for this shit right now. I'm just too high. Everyone have a good night. Peace out. Check out the Patreon, check out the merch, and have a good night, everybody. Go flip the bird. Peace out.